Sometime before the year 2025, America will pass through a great gate in history which will be similar to the American Revolution, Civil War, etc. Fourth Turning, 1997, ex-CIA, William Strauss and Neil Howe.
Just to make it super clear, we were not involved in any way. I repeat, Israel did not unalive Charlie Kirk. I am bringing this up unprompted.
Don't forget that the Epstein playbook, the birthday book, had a ton of pages that talked about astrology. This passage is from my book, which I published about 4 years ago. I knew, because of the astrology, that they were going to try to pull some bullshit, alright? This is my message to everybody who is in the Americas, who is witnessing what is going on right now. We need to stay calm, we need to stay resolute, because what they're trying to do is force a huge political psyop. We have 37 trillion in debt. They want to default this on the crypto ledger, okay? And the way that they're going to do that is by distracting us with stuff like this. Charlie was on to something when in the last month he was criticizing Israel, and Israel is now participating in things. Netanyahu is saying that he believes in the idea of greater Israel, which is essentially like this large map. Here it is. They want to take over all this land, guys. This is where it is just right now. They want to take all this land. This is going to lead us into a new era. We have to make a decision of what side of the aisle that we're on. And I have studied Judaism, I've studied Torah, I've studied the Kabbalah, I've studied the Talmud, and I have studied the Zohar. And I can tell you, these people do not have a leg to stand on. They are going off of false prophecies. They are going off of ideas that are very anti-Christian because they hate us. They do not like Christian people. This is not a call to action. This is not a call to anti-septic beliefs. All this is pointing out exactly what's going on. If you were to ask my opinion, with Ben Shapiro taking over Turning Point USA immediately the day following, this is a setup, and the longer that our country stays unaware of what's really going on behind the scenes, the more that we're going to suffer. This is not right versus left anymore. If you still believe that this is right versus left, they're distracting you. They want to do cryptocurrency. They want to distract you with political jargon and narratives. They want you to be looking at all this stuff. They want you to put all of your attention towards this, because what they're really looking to do is flip the script, and they're trying to reset the world. And who knows what's good or bad? All you have to focus on is living your best life in a faith-based reality. And honestly, all of the opinions of people who are saying that they're not upset about this, it's sick, it's wrong. You're missing the greater picture of what's really going on. Get educated.